Hello students, welcome to Speech 1311, Introduction to Speech Communication. I'm your instructor, Carolina Saleh. I want to share a little bit about myself to you. And as you can see from this banner here, a photo of me and the things that I like to do. One of my favorite hobbies is to exercise. I love to eat healthy food, and I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading about anything that has to do with communication, being a better communicator, and also I love to read inspiring stories. I'm also excited to begin a new semester with you, and I'm going to go ahead in a little while go over the course syllabus and course organizer with you. But first, I want to stress that I am here to help and to guide you along the way. I want you to be successful in this course. So I'm going to go over a few things so that you can be successful. Things that you should be doing, referring to your course syllabus and course organizer. Make sure you're checking your TCC email and announcements for updates on Blackboard, which is our learning management system. And one of the things I do want to stress, please do not procrastinate. Keep up with your work and do not hesitate to email me with any questions or concerns you may have. My email is carolina.sala@my.tccd.edu. Remember, I am here to help you. Next, we're going to go over the course syllabus and course organizer. First of all, I want you to go ahead and as you can see here, this is a course syllabus and course organizer. Please download that document and I'll go over it right now with you. Now we'll go over the course syllabus. So as you can see, I'm in the Speech 1311 Start Here page, and this is the course syllabus. So when you click on this file, this is what is going to pop up. So let's go over this syllabus. You're enrolled in Speech 1311, Section 86109, Introduction to Speech Communication. This is my email, carolina.sala@my.tccd.edu. My phone number, but the best way to reach me is through email. So please make sure that you're using this email and you're also using your TCC email so we can respond to that specific email. The course description. This class is an introduction to the discipline of communication concepts. Students will learn how these concepts work and apply across interpersonal, small group, and public speaking contexts and in real life situations. You've got the course objective and the course requirement. We are using an ebook titled Real Communication. You'll find that on the navigation menu on Blackboard. This is a course grading policy. These are the assignments required for this course. Students are evaluated on the following. The orientation quiz. The orientation quiz is worth 20 points. And you will have 10 questions on that quiz. And those 10 questions are based from the course syllabus. I'm not going to read the whole syllabus to you. I'm going to highlight important information, but make sure before you take the orientation quiz, you have read the whole syllabus. You have a pre-PRCA assignment that is worth 25 points. You have 4 discussion boards. Each discussion board is worth 20 points. You have 4 quizzes, a total of 100 points. You have 2 written projects. Each project is worth 100 points. You have an informative speech, which is worth 200 points. And along with the informative speech, I require an outline, which is worth 75 points. Another major speech, persuasive speech, which is 200 points, and of course, another outline for that specific speech is 75 points. And then you have a post-PRCA survey which is 25 points for a total of 1,000 points. This is a course grade point scale. Final grades for the course will be given as follows. So let's go ahead and aim for a C or better in this course. Student expectations. Friends, this is an 8-week course. So be prepared to work efficiently and effectively. You will need to be able to create a YouTube account in order to upload your 2 speech videos for this course. On average, you will have approximately 2 weeks to complete each unit. Your course organizer gives you an outline of each unit, and when assignments are due, you must complete each assignment by its due date. And after the course syllabus, I'll go over the course organizer. So make sure, let me go ahead and stress right here, YouTube account. If you don't have a YouTube account right now, go ahead and create one, because that is the platform you're going to be using to upload your speech video. And then from YouTube, you're going to upload that video to Blackboard. And I will have instructions on unit lesson 2 and 3 on how to do that. Make a policy. Make sure to plan accordingly. Stay on top of your work. Do not procrastinate. I rarely accept late work. In extenuating circumstances, and you have given me advance notice, and I can try to work with you. Simply asking for an extension on the day the assignment is due is not a valid reason. You have more than enough time to complete each assignment in this course and to submit it on the assigned due date. So let's continue to talk about student expectation. Check your course organizer daily for due dates. It is your responsibility to keep up with your assignments and their due dates. Check course announcements for updates on my TCC Blackboard. Usually during the week, I will send out announcements, and I will also send out emails pertaining to those announcements. So make sure that you're checking your announcements and emails on a regularly basis. Students must submit all assignments in this course through my TCC Blackboard site. Please, please do not email me your work. It might get lost in junk mail, and we do not want that to happen. So make sure that all assignments are submitted through the Blackboard site. Completing the online orientation quiz. Remember, the orientation quiz is questions based on this course syllabus. Reading assigned chapters of the ebook. Reviewing online lecture notes and PowerPoint. Completing 4 discussion boards. Completing the 2 written projects. Completing the 4 unit quizzes. And this next statement, this is a TCC district policy. Both individual speeches must be completed in order to pass the course. Failure to present both presentations will result in a failing grade for the course, regardless of the possibility of accumulating enough grade points to pass. For the major speeches, you must choose a different topic. You cannot use the same topic. On average, students should expect to spend between 2 to 3 hours per day preparing for this course. Student conduct. Students will show respect to each classmate as well as your instructor. Let's keep our comments with emails, discussion boards, or any other class communication with the utmost professionalism. Let's go over TCC policies on scholastic dishonesty. Just make sure you're doing your work. When you're doing your quizzes, please do your own work on those quizzes. The written projects, you will use the book, the ebook, to answer those questions you have on the written projects. When you use other people's work, remember you need to give them credit, so you would need to cite your sources. You could use APA or MLA format. I do not care which format you use, just as long as you give credit to those sources. And you will also, for your major speeches, you are required to use at least 3 sources, and again, you must cite those sources. So make sure you're doing your own work. And you can read more information about student in the student handbook by clicking on this email address, this address. Statement on Disability Services. Tarrant County College complies with the Americans with Disability Act and Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 regarding students with disability. Eligible students seeking accommodations should contact the Student Accessibility Resources Office on any TCC campus. Computer and internet requirements. You will need a stable laptop or desktop computer to complete your work. Phones and tablets do not work well with Blackboard, so make sure that you have a stable laptop or desktop computer. Blackboard is the learning management system that TCC utilizes. And good internet access at all times. If you need some help in this area, TCC does have a program to loan a student an electronic device and internet access hotspot. So you could click on this link for more information about that. I would also state here that make sure that you use as your web browser either Google Chrome or Firefox, because those two web browsers work best with Blackboard. If you need tutoring services, you could click on this link, this website here, to get more information about learning assistance available to all TCC students. And also on the navigation menu on Blackboard, there is a link titled Student Resources. You can click on that link and it will take you to various resources for our students on campus. Of course, we're not on campus. A lot of these tutoring services will be virtual, but please take advantage of those services. Course organization. This course is divided up into 4-unit lessons. Unit 1 is the communication process. Unit 2, public speaking. And in this unit, that is where you're going to begin your informative speech. Unit 3, that's where you will begin your persuasive speech. And Unit 4, the last unit, interpersonal and group communication. So you're probably asking yourself, how do they take attendance on an online course? This is how. TCC requires mandatory attendance for all classes, including distance learning courses. The method of taking attendance in an online course is based on completing assignments by the due date. So for this course, your assignments will be discussion boards, 2 written projects, speeches, and quizzes will be the criteria for attendance. If a student does not complete one of these assignments, an unexcused absence will be recorded along with the grade of 0. Once a student has missed over 3 assignments, the student may be dropped from this course. This is the key here, students. The student may be dropped from this course. This action can negatively affect a student's financial aid and will count against the 6-drop rule enforced by the state of Texas. Please do not assume that the instructor will drop a student from this course, because like I said here, may be dropped. If a student feels then they need to drop this course due to lack of attendance, then it is the student's responsibility to drop themselves from the class. And like I said, the best way that we're going to communicate with each other is through email. So make sure you're using your TCC email. I will respond to that email only. Make sure that you, on the subject line, include the course and the section number for Speech 1311, which is section 86109. So, what is expected of me as your instructor? This is what you can expect of me. I will do my best to provide you with the following. Respond to your emails within 48 hours during regular business hours. I will grade written assignments within 5 days after the due date. I will grade your speech presentations within 7 days after the due date. I'll monitor your discussion boards on a weekly basis, and I'll provide you with announcements, emails throughout the class to guide your progress in the course. I will send you reminders of assignment due dates too. I usually do that for my students, but I want you to be able to get comfortable in opening up your course organizer. And like I said, I'm going to go over your course organizer after this. So make sure you're checking your course organizer daily, because that is where you will find the assignments, their due dates, what you need to be working on, and the due dates for those assignments. I want each of you to succeed in this class, so let's make it a great semester. So this is very important here. Once you have read the entire course syllabus, you've read the entire course syllabus and you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Right now, I want you to just take a deep breath and relax. Remember, you do not need to complete this class in one day. You can't. The best way to succeed in an online course, and many times in life, is to focus on what is directly in front of you. Focus on the unit lesson in front of you, which consists of discussion boards. You will have one discussion board per unit lesson. Quizzes. This is great right here. I give you 2 attempts and I record the highest grade. Written projects. If you will complete 2 questions per day, then you will be in great shape to complete your projects by the deadline. Speeches. Make sure you follow the instructions. Read the speech delivery method and all the helpful tips, sample outlines of past speeches that I have provided for you. They're located in the unit lesson and also in the speech information link. And you will find the speech information link on the navigation menu on Blackboard. And in another screen recording, I'll go over how to navigate the Blackboard system. Now, if you would take the time to watch all the screen recordings that I have provided in each unit lesson, because I do provide a screen recording for each unit lesson, it helps you navigate the the assignments for each unit. So make sure you watch those screen recordings. They're there for a purpose, and that is to provide you with instructions of the assignments and how to navigate the Blackboard Learning Management System. If you do all the following, read the chapters, view the screen recordings, read and follow instructions, set aside time to do your work, keep up with your assignments, submit all assignments on time by the due date, submit all assignments through Blackboard, excuse me, not my email. Check your course organizer daily to see what assignment you need to be working on and the assignment due dates. Cite your sources used. Do not procrastinate, and check your announcements in your email for updates information. Then you'll be happy with the grade you earn in this course. Remember, I'm here to guide you. Let's make it a great semester. Now I'll go over the course organizer. So now let's go back to start here. Speech 1311, start here. Now I'm going to go over the course organizer with you. So right now we are on the course organizer. This is a very important document here. This tells you what assignments you need to be working on during the week. Remember, this is an 8-week course. It starts January 19th and it ends March 12th. I've broken up the unit lessons into 4. So you'll see unit lesson 1, unit lesson 2, unit lesson 3, and our last unit lesson 4. It's an 8-week course. So right here, the week of January 19th, this is the assignment that you should be working on, orientation quiz. Remember, read the course syllabus. Those 10 questions are based from the course syllabus. So it is due Friday, January 22nd by 11:30 p.m. That is the due date for this assignment. Then you'll see here the week of January 19th through the 25th, you should start working on your first written project, which is the communication process. Also, there's other assignments here, the pre-PRCA assignment that is due Monday, January 25th by 11:30 p.m. You have discussion board 1 due Thursday, January 28th by 11:30 p.m. And then you have the unit quiz 1 due Thursday. Again, these are the assignments and their due date. This is what the course organizer is for. So I would make it a point to check your course organizer on a daily basis. And as you can see here, like I've said before, they're broken up into 4-unit lessons. So be checking this course organizer on a daily basis. Now we're back here on the Speech 1311 Start Here link. And after you have downloaded your course syllabus and course organizer, you have taken your orientation quiz and the pre-PRCA assignment, we will now go to screen recording for unit lesson 1. There I will discuss how to navigate the menu for the unit lesson 1 assignments.